Okay, so is the COVID vaccine, is it the mark of the beast? A lot of people have made a lot of videos, and there's ones that are going to say pretty much the same thing that I say. So the answer is no, it's not the mark of the beast, but it is cut from that cloth. It is clearly a push in that direction. It's not the opposite of the mark of the beast, that's for sure. So you can already see. I mean, I don't know how this thing is going to get rolled out when all is said and done. Are they going to make it so you can't go anywhere unless you get the COVID vaccine? Is it going to be that way in some nations but not others, some states but not others? Is it maybe, this seems like the most plausible? Is it going to draw a line as far as like Target says you can come here if you've had the vaccine, but Walmart says you don't have to have the vaccine? Is there going to be some kind of split where this airline says you can come on board only if you've had it? This one says, we don't care if you've had it or not, you're fine either way. That could happen. But as far as this being the mark of the beast, it's not the mark of the beast, but it is a clear indication that the mark of the beast is a real thing. I mean, you don't even have to be a Christian. You don't have to be anybody other than a guy who knows what the mark of the beast is to see the writing on the wall, to see this is a push in the direction of if you don't do XYZ, then you can't have ABC. If you don't get this vaccine, or if you don't do that, whatever grows out of this, there'll come a point where you won't be able to do anything unless you do XYZ. Now, what's XYZ going to be? What are you going to have to do if you get the mark of the beast? You're going to have presumably some type of ideology, or you're going to have some particular set of vaccinations or whatever. I don't know what the parameters are going to be surrounding the mark of the beast. But what we're seeing now, like I said, is a clear indication that the mark of the beast is a real thing, and that there will come a time when the mark of the beast is rolled out. So as far as the vaccine itself is concerned, people have different thoughts if it's good or it's bad or this or that. I mean, for me, all along, when I've prayed about it, it has been a consistent no, just a no. Like, God, should I get the vaccine? No. And not no like, you don't really need it, or, oh, you're healthy, you'll be fine. It's like, no, like, this is not mine, don't get it. That's what he's putting on me. What's he putting on you? I don't know. But what he's putting on me is no, don't get it. Now, just as an interesting side tangent, my mom was planning to get it, and at this point she still is, but she was planning to get it, and my sister was planning to get it, and whole family in the mainland was planning to get the vaccination. And I told my mom, I said, Mom, if things come up that stop you from getting the vaccine, just like pay attention. Just like listen to those signs. If things come up that stop you, like you're planning to get it, and then things come up that stop you from getting it, just don't ignore those signs. And so everybody in my family got coronavirus. Like, everybody got coronavirus, and so nobody got the vaccine. It's like they all got stopped from getting the vaccine because they got the virus. Now, what are they going to do, in a couple months when, they're scheduled to get the vaccine? I don't know. I'm hoping, if they're not supposed to get it, then I'm hoping God sets things up for them to not get it. So I will tell you too, my intuitive sense, which is usually scarily accurate, when I think of this vaccine, I do not get a good feeling. I get a sense of, I'll tell you what comes through: dirty, toxic byproduct. That's what I feel in my spirit. Dirty, toxic byproduct. Almost like metallic or something. So I don't know anything about the vaccine. I have not researched it. I've talked to people about it, and they've, you hear pros and cons, and some people say they felt really sick after they took it, and they wish they wouldn't have got it, and some people said they felt fine. I'm just telling you, when I think about it, it's just like filth, dirt, byproduct. That's what comes through. So I don't know what materials are in it, but it's not, it's not stuff you'd want to put in your smoothie. I feel pretty sure about that. So, you know, this is just you know, you do what you want with this information. You know, I'm not a guy who is inherently anti-vax or whatever. You know, I do think sometimes they can give kids too many vaccinations or too many vaccinations at once. Or, you know, I think the flu vaccine is a bit much. Like, it's the flu. Do we really need a vaccination for that every year? You know, so I'm kind of middle of the road as far as my stance on all that stuff is concerned. But as far as coronavirus vaccine, COVID vaccine is concerned, every time I pray about it, it's been a no. And overall, I just do not get a good feeling about it. So think about it, pray about it. Don't, at a bare minimum, don't take it as a light decision. Don't take it as a no-brainer. Take it as something to ponder on and pray on and consider, because I feel like it's a decision, you know, you want to make the right decision on. So that's it. Thanks for watching. God bless. Aloha.